All right, 4 cans of green beans drained. I have a 12-ounce whipped cream cheese. You can use softened cream cheese too, but you guys know I love this whipped stuff. We're gonna put this whole container in there, just like this. Oh my, it's gonna be so good, you guys. This is my famous green bean side dish. It's gonna be better than anything you've ever had before. It's so easy, so delicious, and I think you guys are gonna love it. Okay, get all of that cream cheese. You wanna make sure you get the full 12 ounces. Delicious. Okay, now before we get into mixing, I'm gonna add some flavor. So I have this onion recipe soup dip mix, and this is what's gonna make it so good. We're just gonna use one of these packets, put it right on top, just like that, to see all that flavor in there.
Whoa, what even is that flavor? Onion?
It's onion, yeah, soup mix. Like, it's got kind of like a French onion. Can you smell it?
I do smell it.
All right, and then of course, green beans' best friend, bacon. You can use the real stuff, but I just love bacon bits. They're so much easier. I don't have to cook any bacon. I hate cooking bacon. All right, we'll do the whole bag too. I know this is looking a little crazy, but trust me, once we get this all mixed together, it's gonna be creamy and flavorful, and like I always say, so good.
Now the aroma is outrageous. Wow.
The bacon, yes.
Wow.
All right, now let's add a little bit of salt, because I like pink salt. Beautiful. And then some pepper. And if you don't want the extra sodium, you can skip the salt, but I love salt, so I'm never skipping it. All right, now we're gonna try to get this all blended together. I know usually green bean casseroles call for like mushroom condensed soup, but for me, the cream cheese is what's gonna make this better than any other green bean casserole you've ever had. Oh my goodness. Okay, get this really blended together. We wanna make sure that every green bean is covered in cream cheese.
So this is why you got the whipped cream cheese, right? That way you can fold it in with all these green beans.
Exactly. But like I said, you could use softened cream cheese. You can get the block of cream cheese and just put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds and it will work just as good.
Oh, nice. Because I hate to wait for cream cheese to soften.
Me too. And sometimes I forget to take it out of the fridge and then that becomes a hot mess. All right, this is looking nice and well mixed. I'm just gonna flatten it out in our 13 by 9 pan. Oh yeah, this is looking delicious. Okay, now that that's all flattened out, I'm done with the spatula. Now I have 2 toppings here. I'm gonna start with some crispy fried onions, but the thing that's coming after is gonna be even more delicious. But you know, this is a classic. You have to put this on your green bean casserole.
You just find this at Walmart or what?
Yeah, any store, any grocery store. This is a very common ingredient. See, it even has a green bean casserole right on the box.
So cool.
Okay, now that looks good enough to me. I used about ½ a cup. Now I'm gonna put our casserole to the side. I'm gonna grab a bowl. And now, even better than fried onions, Ritz crackers. Yeah. And I'm gonna use this whole roll of Ritz crackers. Yummy.
I love Ritz crackers.
Me too. I have some melted butter. Just a little bit in there. Okay, maybe all of it.
That was a lot, man.
It was 1 stick. And then now we're gonna crush these because we want it to be like a crust for our green bean casserole. And that butter is gonna make it nice and golden and toasty and delicious. The perfect crunch for our casserole. Yum, yum, yum. Make sure I got the bottom. Beautiful. Okay. Bring that casserole back. Oh, it's getting heavy with all that deliciousness in there. And then we will just sprinkle it right on top. Ooh, the Ritz with the butter smells so yummy.
Oh my gosh, this looks delicious.
Okay, beautiful. Go ahead and just smooth that out just like this. And now we are ready for the oven. Okay, my oven is set to 350 and this is gonna cook for about 30 minutes. 1 box of traditional stuffing, 2 boxes of our turkey stuffing, all right, just kind of flatten that out. We're next gonna bring in our celery. This is about 1 cup of chopped celery. And then I'm gonna bring in my diced onion. This is about 1 cup of diced white onion. Perfect. I have 2 eggs here that we're just going to crack right into our pan. Easy peasy. 1, 2. This is gonna be the easiest, most delicious stuffing recipe you've ever had. I have here 1 whole stick of butter melted, and we are just gonna pour that right over our entire dish. I love this recipe. I make it every Thanksgiving. It is just the best. You can't beat it. I know a lot of people make their stuffing in their turkey, but I am an on the side kind of girl. All right, now we're gonna add our chicken broth. And this, we only need 4 cups of chicken broth. So we're not gonna use this whole container. We're gonna use just 4 cups. And we're just gonna go ahead and pour that. Now, if you like your stuffing extra moist, you can add more than 4 cups, but for me, I find that 4 cups is perfect for this recipe. Okay, and that is it. We're gonna go ahead and mix this all up. Make sure we get those eggs nice and scrambled. Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. And the best part about this recipe is if you don't have room in your oven this Thanksgiving, you can actually make this in the crock pot as well, which I think is so handy, so nice. But since it's not Thanksgiving yet, I have room in my oven, so I'm throwing this in the oven and I'm gonna eat this up. This can actually store in your fridge nicely. You can just pop it in your air fryer per serving to keep it nice and toasty, but it is so good. I love using the traditional and the turkey stuffing because the traditional stuffing is more hearty, but then the turkey stuffing has those great seasonings, so you get the best of both worlds. Oh my goodness. And usually when we have Thanksgiving, we have, 15 to 20 people over, so you need this much stuffing. Okay, I think this looks almost well mixed. We just really got to make sure that egg looks, so there's that egg and some more dry crumbs on the bottom that we need to make sure to get nicely blended together. Oh, it smells incredible.
Smells so good, babe.
Okay, that's how easy it is. Let's go ahead and flatten that out. My oven is set to 350, and this is gonna be in there for about 40 to 50 minutes, depending on how crispy you like your stuffing. But let's go ahead and pop it in there. Okay, grab 2 boxes of Jiffy corn muffin mix, 1 can of creamed corn, 1 can of kernel corn, drained. I love the smell of corn. All right, this is a super quick recipe. I'm gonna add some sour cream to this. You're gonna wanna do about 1 cup of sour cream. I'm just eyeballing it.
Looks good.
And then I like a little spice in mine, so I have these diced jalapenos, but this is totally optional. Anytime I add jalapenos to my recipe, it's optional because I know not everyone loves spices. I'm gonna use about half the can. Does that look good?
Yeah, it looks good. I love spice, so load it up.
All right. And this might be unpopular as well, but I love cheese with my cornbread. And that's what we're making today. We're making a yummy and simple cornbread.
Oh, that makes sense with the Jiffy cornbread.
Yes. All right, now that we have all of our ingredients, yes, just a few ingredients, we're gonna mix everything together to get a delicious cornbread batter. Now that is perfectly mixed. You see that?
Yeah, it looks great.
All right, and today I'm gonna be using my bundt pan. This is just a nice little silicone bundt pan. And I'm gonna spray it with some Pam so that it doesn't stick. Woo!
No sticking today.
Nope, never. Okay, now we're gonna add our mixture into our bundt pan. This is gonna make our cornbread just extra fancy. I love bundt pans.
And how far up do you want to put it? Just the whole batter?
We'll see. Smooth it out. So this is gonna rise a little bit.
It's gonna be so easy to take it out with that silicone bun pan.
Yeah, and look, we had a little bit left that I can put in there.
Nice, all done.
All right, this is ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in my oven. My oven's set to 350, and it's gonna cook for about 50 minutes. It's super quick. All right, so we're using 3 cans of sweet potatoes, and this is the 40-ounce can. And this is all in our crock pot. Now I'm gonna come in with some brown sugar. I'm using the light brown sugar, but the dark works just as fine. And we're just gonna sprinkle that brown sugar right on top of those sweet potatoes. This is gonna be such an easy and delicious side dish for Thanksgiving. You know, the turkey is filling up the whole oven, so I brought out my crock pot to make this easy side dish. So quick, you really only need a few ingredients and it's gonna be amazing. With that brown sugar, I'm gonna grab some salted butter. I'm gonna use 1 whole stick of butter. You can use unsalted if you're worried about the sodium, but I like my sweet potatoes a little salty. So grab that whole stick and we're gonna place it right in the middle of our sweet potatoes in our crock pot. This is gonna be so good, you guys. Now to complement those sweet flavors, I have some all natural maple syrup, and this is gonna just be so delicious. Personally, sweet potatoes are my favorite side dish because it's kind of like a dessert with your dinner, and I just love that. I remember as a kid, I would just eat the marshmallows off the top of the sweet potato casserole and leave all the sweet potatoes, but I don't do that anymore.
Hey, wait, I used to do that too.
I mean, it's the best part.
It really is.
Okay, once we have our maple syrup in there, I'm gonna add a splash of vanilla extract, and we're gonna put that right on top of the butter, so when the butter melts, it will just take that vanilla with it. Okay, we're gonna do about 2 teaspoons of vanilla. We're almost done here. So quick, so easy, and so delicious. Now for our seasonings, we're gonna do some pumpkin pie spice, my favorite spice to use in November. Okay, just get a nice little sprinkle. Remember, this is a lot of yams. We used 120 ounces of yams in our 8-quart crock pot.
Wait. So yams, I thought they were sweet potatoes.
Oh, sweet potatoes, you got me there.
Are they the same thing though?
No, they're not. Okay, now we're gonna get some cinnamon. Oh yeah, look how beautiful that looks. Oh, and when this cooks up and that butter melts, it's just gonna be like caramelized almost, and it's gonna be delicious. Now to combat all those sweet flavors, I am gonna add a little extra salt. It's optional. Watch your ears. Just a nice little sprinkle of salt. Ooh, that is
delicious,
beautiful. Now we are gonna let these sweet potatoes heat up and let that butter melt so we can mix it and then add the marshmallows on top. But let's go ahead and put our crock pot on high and let these cook. Oh my goodness. This smells so good. Okay.
Wow.
I need to try some of this right now. I know it's gonna be warm, but oh, I want it nice and hot. Oh yeah, look at that steam. And then the crispy Ritz crackers on top. This is about to be delicious. Okay, oh my. Get a little bit of everything. Perfect bite.
Is it good? Whoa.
So good. Oh my, this smells so good, you guys. Ugh, my whole kitchen smells like Thanksgiving. All right, it's time to give this a try. We're gonna go ahead and just dig right in. Oh my, it looks so moist and delicious. I love some stuffing. Okay, let's go ahead Give this a try.
Where's the turkey?
Phenomenal. Look at that.
It looks great.
Okay, time to flip this baby over. Go ahead and grab my cutting board, put it right on top. Woo. Okay. Woo! Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
That looks gorgeous.
That came out better than I thought it was.
Me too. Okay, let's go ahead and cut a slice.
Ooh, look how
Oh,
pumped
yeah.
up it is.
Oh, it looks so creamy.
It looks perfectly cooked.
Oh, it's so moist.
Looks great.
Okay, let's go ahead and try some of this.
It's good.
It's so good. All right, it's been 1 hour on high. We're gonna pop this on low and let's check this out. Oh my goodness, that looks so tasty. We gotta give it a good mix. Oh my, get all of that seasoning and that flavor. Delicious. Oh, it smells incredible. We're gonna go ahead and drain some of that butter and then pop the marshmallows in there. All right, this looks perfect, delicious. Let's go ahead and get those marshmallows in there. We're just gonna throw them in right on top. Use 1 whole bag of mini marshmallows. Doesn't that look delicious?
Yeah, so that's just gonna melt right on top, huh?
Yep, exactly. Okay, we're gonna go ahead, put our lid on, and remember this is set to low, and then we're gonna check on it in a little. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and pop this on warm now and check it out.
Whoa.
Oh my, do you see those marshmallows?
They look so good.
They are perfect. I'm just gonna sprinkle them oh so lightly with some cinnamon just to add some pretty color. Come on, like doesn't that make it look even better?
Oh, it just pops and I can just taste all those colors.
Ooh, okay, time to dig in. I'm gonna go for the center.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my, doesn't that look so delicious?
Oh wow.
Marshmallow, sweet potato. Oh, I cannot wait to try this. So this only cooked for like 1.5 hours total. So it's super quick, super delicious for a crock pot.
Is it good?
Oh my gosh, you have to try it.